So somatic work or somatic experiencing, it sounds really fancy, but literally it is anything that is to do with your physical body. So
Okay.
somatic exercises can be breath work, they can be yoga, they can be walking in nature, they can be havening, that practice I mentioned before where you gently, rub your hands against your skin and you just feel that sort of gentle touch. Somatic work is really anything that brings you into connection with your body. So again, this is not something that we are taught to do. And I had spent many years on a fertility journey where, I was going to all the appointments and doing all the injections and taking all the best supplements. But at no point did I ever consider for a moment to ask how my body felt. I was just like, well, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to push my body to make this happen. But somatic work really brings you into connection with your body and allows you to ask your body, like, how are you feeling? Is this working?
Mm.
What don't I know? And this sounds really woo and a bit weird, but the first time I did a yoga practice when I was struggling to conceive, my teacher had me just sit in meditation for a few minutes at the end of the practice. And she said to me, I want you to ask your body if she has any messages for you. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So I did that. And no joke, Rosie, clear as day, the loudest words came into my mind that said, you never gave me a chance. And like, where did these words come from? My body was like screaming for me to listen. And I think that, we put all of our faith into medical treatments and to, all the injections and doing all the procedures, but sometimes our body just knows what it needs. And whether that is a break from treatments, maybe it's a break before you try again after you've lost a baby. If you just give your body a chance to tell you, it will tell you. And, that's what you were talking about before when you start to do certain yoga poses and emotions come up. That's your body talking to you. It's saying, this is what I needed to let go. I don't need to hold this
Mm.
anymore. Thank you. And gosh, it's powerful. And when people get that, when they start to feel it for themselves, oh, it's just like the biggest sigh of relief. So, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big fancy word for something very simple.